What is up, MMA fans? This is Tudo Leonte for Sherdog, and today I have the pleasure to talk with former UFC fighter and now Eagle Fighting Championship contender, Mr. Ray Borg. Hello, Ray. Welcome on Sherdog. How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine as well. Thank you very much, sir. How have you started your 2022?
It's been great. I got a fight lined up, so that's always good. Get to start 2022 with a win. But yeah, 2022 has been great for me.
The last time we heard from you, it was when you were about to fight for the UAE Warriors belt against Vinicius de Oliveira. It was before you contracted COVID-19. So my first question for you here is, how do you feel right now?
I feel great. I feel great. When I got COVID, I didn't have any of like the lung stuff going on that most people get. Like I didn't have any of that. My body recovered just fine. It was just like a really tough flu for me. But as far as anything else goes, I feel fantastic. Training camp has gone great. And everything's pretty sharp right now.
That's actually good to hear, and that you had that lighter form of COVID-19, and now you are scheduled to face Cody Gibson at Eagle FC 44 on January the 28th. How was your camp in preparation for this fight?
Camp was great. My team over here at Jackson's Acoma, we really dialed in everything we need to dial in. Pretty cut and dry. Luckily I had kind of known about Cody a little bit because he had recently fought John Dodson, and me and John were talking about it, and assessed the fight. I kind of broke down the fight on my own just to kind of see what was what, try to see if I could help Little John, but unfortunately I'm only like 5'5", and Cody Gibson was like 5'10" or whatever they have him listed at. So, I wasn't much help. And then here we are full circle. Now I'm fighting Cody Gibson. So, camp was great. It feels good to have it wrapped up, and, I can't wait to get out to Miami.
Who have you been sparring with in preparation for this fight?
I mean, no one specific, just, the people that I have here at the gym, some tall, lengthy guys. I didn't have to bring anybody in. We have a pretty good selection. So, just been training with the guys here at my gym.
And did the fact that, your fellow teammate, John Dawson, faced already Gibson, helped you in preparation for this fight?
Yeah, kind of, because, like I said, I had watched Cody Gibson a little bit. I'd kind of seen what he was about, beforehand, because at first, I don't want to, I don't want to be that guy, but I didn't really know who Cody Gibson was. I think, his UFC stint wasn't that long. And when he was in the UFC, I think I might have just got signed or something. So I didn't really know who he was. And so I had looked him up because I was going to try and help Little John prepare. But like I said, I wasn't like a whole lot of help to him, just primarily because I just wasn't tall. But aside from that, yeah, I definitely, I know a lot about him, and considering that, one, I've been kind of getting ready for him myself. And then I also, studied him a little bit to help Little John.
Eagle FC is about to make its US debut, and one of the news about this promotion is the fact that they are going to introduce some more weight classes, or at least to reshape the upper weight classes. I know that it doesn't affect you directly since you are competing at 135, but I would like to ask your opinion on the fact that they are moving, for example, the welterweight division, they're moving up to 175, and the lightweight division is up to 165, and so on.
I think that's really interesting. It could kind of set some new stuff for the MMA game. That's one of the weight classes that's kind of like, it's always had like a lot of controversy because it's the biggest gap in terms of weight classes. Like most weight classes are only 10 pounds apart. opposed to welterweights like 15 pounds apart. So, it could be, it could be something that Eagle FC does, or it could be something that, a lot of promotions start to kind of take after. We've all seen it happen before. Like, although the UFC is, the premier stage for everything, as soon as the UFC started incorporating early weigh-ins, everyone else started incorporating early weigh-ins. So it could be very much the same, to where, this turns out to be successful. People really like it. It's that good in between for, those cruiser weights. So, it could either be an Eagle FC thing, or it could end up, evolving the sport.
Do you think that having a difference of 10 pounds between each weight division can improve the sport?
Yeah, I think it definitely can. It kind of can help with the weight cuts. There's guys cutting a lot of weight to get to 170, because there's the like no middle ground, or you got guys who are undersized fighting out, 170 because that, they're too small for 55, or, not quite big enough for 170. So like it could definitely play a big difference in that 10 pounds.
And perhaps would you like to see more weight classes in the lower divisions?
Not really. I don't see, there's not a whole lot. That's the thing, is like, it's almost like supply and demand. There has to be enough fighters to fill those weight classes. I think the only division really that's worth adding into any promotion is the 105 women's, possibly in the UFC, just because it's really talent stacked. But other than that, like, no, I don't really think that there's a whole lot of fighters out there that are like that small. Like, I think, 115-pound men are very, very far and few. So I think for lower weight classes, it's fine where it's at.
Yeah, for sure. Has Eagle FC offered you a contract, or is this just a one fight deal?
No, I have a contract with Eagle FC.
So we are going to see you competing there more than once, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I plan on beating up Cody Gibson, and then going and beating up whoever the champ is at 35. I really think I'm the best, still one of the best in the world, and I think that's something that's going to happen. I'm going to go in there and, take it to Cody, and then we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, I was also curious about your situation with UAE Warriors, since you were about to fight for the title, and how was how did you leave the promotion?
I wasn't signed to an exclusive deal with UAE. I wasn't on under contract. It was just a fight by fight type deal. So, wasn't, UAE Warriors is a great promotion, and they're, the owner is a great guy. The president's a great guy. So I don't imagine there was any sort of problems with, them not being okay with me going somewhere else. I think it all went, I'm sure it all went smooth. My manager, Ali, is the best in the world, so he handled all that. And like I said, I wasn't under contract with them. It was just like a fight by fight thing.
And I guess for you, it's a little bit more comfortable to fight in the United States than to fly across the ocean and all the jet lag and all the stuff.
Yeah, the jet lag killed me and my coach last time. Like, it was cool to like to fight overseas, and like to be able to say like, yeah, I've been to Abu Dhabi, I've been to Dubai and whatnot, but yeah, that jet lag killed me, man. I'd never want to do that again, I'll tell you that. So it's definitely really nice to not have to go overseas.
Well, you still delivered a quite impressive performance, when you defeated Just Arnett. But there is something else I would like to discuss with you. In 2020, you announced your retirement from MMA after taking a year off. You reconsidered and returned, and you delivered that victory. May I ask you the process behind your decision to retire?
Yeah, what's funny is like I get that question a lot. I came out of retirement like literally a week after I posted that, but it was just frustration. The reason why I had like wanted to retire, why I had thought about it, was because I had spent my whole entire career in the UFC, and then once I got cut, it was kind of like I didn't know what was next. I wasn't, I was always used to having like a fight in the UFC. I thought I was going to be in the UFC forever, and I kind of unfortunately shit the bed on that, and that was my fault why I got cut. But I was just frustrated, I was just frustrated with where I was at. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a step back from fighting and, see what's going on and maybe do something else in my life. And then I realized that, fighting's all I love to do. And that's what I do. And that's what I'm good at. And, fighting's who I am. And it really, really is. So I ultimately was like, I nipped that in the butt right away. And I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm retiring.
Well, that's good to hear that you reconsidered. And now that you return to MMA, are you going to stay at 135?
I mean, I don't want to. I want to drop back down to 25, but that's a discussion that I have to have with Ali and I need to also prove to a lot of people that I could make that cut. I definitely think I can now. I've kind of gotten my life together. I've gotten all my bad habits out of the way, and I can very well make that weight cut. But that's not for a decision to be made right now. We'll see. I do like the way I feel at 35 as well. So, we'll see what happens after this fight.
May I ask you, how is your weight cut going for this fight?
Easy, super, super easy. I mean, like I said, that's why I think I can make 25 now, is because after getting so dialed in with my diet, cutting to 35 is just a walk in the park. Like I'm not really even cutting. I'm not, dieting all crazy. I'm not killing myself. I'm not starving myself. It's just all, natural, staying in the gym, staying ready, and, staying on my eating has really helped out.
What are your plans for 2022?
2022 is just to, keep going, rack up wins, no matter where they're at. Just keep racking them up, and that's all I have planned. I don't have anything specific planned other than just to keep racking up wins.
Is there anyone in particular whom you would like to face this year?
Not really. I've never been that guy. I've never been the guy to specifically want to fight someone. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me, and that's that. I don't have to have any extra motivation other than, half my paycheck relies, or that's if I don't win, I don't get half my paycheck, and so that's the only thing I really care about is they can put anybody in front of me, and I'm gonna whoop their ass because I'm gotta make that money.
One more thing, then I'll let you go, since I noticed that you have company. Eagle FC 44 is headlined by the clash between Tyrone Spong and Sergei Kharitonov. Who is your pick for this fight?
Tyrone Spong. Tyrone's just too good, man. Too much. His striking's on another level. I've always been a fan of Tyrone Spong, and he's just an animal. So I got Tyrone winning.
Sir, do you have any last message that you would like to share with us today?
No, thank you to Eagle FC for bringing me on for their first show in the US, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be some fireworks, I'll tell you that.
Thank you again for your time today. Best of luck with your upcoming fight, and hopefully I will hear again from you in the future.
Cool, thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.